Hello, 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 and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Boy howdy, is it ever Thursday, and it's been a hot minute, huh? Since we were back in FF14. When's the last time we were in FF14? Hold on, let me take a look at this. One second. Let me check my video producer here on twitch.tv. But yes, it is Thursday, November 7th, and it's time for some more FF14. Okay, last time we did a 14 stream was on the 24th. Right, because last week was what's the word I'm looking for? Halloween. Oh, Lucas, thank you for the 51 months. God damn. Hello. And yes, hello, Kale, as well. Oh, boy. Where to even start? We're doing some more Four Lords today. Currently, the plan is that we are going to finish Four Lords, and that's gonna ideally be all we do. I'm not planning to do Four Lords all at once. No, just two of them, really. We beat the first two already. Sorry, I'm eating pizza rolls. Two Lords all at once. Yes. We've got two Lords to get through, as well as, I think, a dungeon? Some kind of duty. But we'll be getting into that in a second. But no real plans beyond that. So if we finish this earlier than like we normally would for one of these streams, like probably just go ahead and end that there. I'm having a bit of a weird afternoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of be upfront here. I may be pushing the donations a bit hard today. I am going to be taking Cassie probably back to the vet tomorrow. She's mostly doing well. She's eating, she's drinking, she's jumping up on stuff, she's purring when I pet her. She's not hiding or anything like that. She's still a bit lethargic, and I have been noticing that she's been developing kind of a potbelly. While also seeming to be remaining kind of bony on other parts of her body, so I'm a little concerned about that. So I am going to be taking her to the vet to have her looked at, probably get like a test done. So if there's anything that you're able to give to help with that, I would really appreciate it. You can use the donation link just below the stream. Right now, doing all right, more or less money-wise. The donations that we've received so far have been really helpful from everybody. So it's not like this is a super urgent thing or anything like that, but yeah. So just wanted to kind of like be upfront, transparent about that. So if I seem a little off this stream, it's because of worry for the most part. Like I said, she's doing pretty all right, all things considered. Definitely better than she was at the time that, like, the last time we needed to take her to the emergency room, which I appreciate. But, you know, concern. I'm a concerned parent of cats. But yeah. So that's what's going on here. What else? What else been going on recently? Thinking to myself. 7.1 comes out next week. I'm pretty excited for that. I've got a lot going on that day, so I don't know how much I'll be able to really, like, dive into it. I've got other vet visits going on that day that I had scheduled. I've got fucking all sorts of shit. Don't forget your tomestones. Yes. Tomestones. I need to get up to 500. I need to do more Mog Tome stuff. I got the Gwibber, which is the main thing that I wanted to get on this run. But I don't know. I need to check what the other mounts available right now are. Ugh. Too much stuff going on all at once. Too much stuff. But I do need to build up tomestones to get, weapon for Gunboigle. Delta Roita is tempting, but also that's just Omega 4 Savage. It shouldn't be too bad unsynced. What is that, anyway? Let me look that up real quick. Hold on. Delta Roita. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. So I think the other thing is the Hades barding for 50? I'm excited to see what they got planned for 7.1. I think the ultimate message of, hey, we heard that, you know, people had issues with Wooklamot, so we're gonna put her, we're gonna focus on her even more. I saw, okay. There was a post I saw the other day that I, quite frankly, feel as though I agree with. That's basically about how, like, a lot of the hate for Wooklamot comes from A, it being a female character, and B, Wooklamot's voice actor being trans. And it feels like every time that comes up, there is an impulse, a reflex, to then also be like, oh, but, like, you know, there's, if you have these X, Y, and Z legitimate reasons for not liking the character, that's fine. It's just like, the post that I said was basically like, hey, this isn't helping. Like, the conversation regarding the hate, a good chunk of the hate for the character being based in, like, misogyny and trans misogyny, isn't being helped by people trying to be like, oh, there's actually legitimate reasons for not liking the character. Like, you're just derailing the conversation from something we actually need to fucking talk about. Like, realistically, if you do have issues with Wooklamot as a character that aren't specifically rooted in, like, trans misogyny or regular misogyny, whichever flavor you want to, whichever flavor it is, like, that's okay. Like, now I'm doing it. Like, the point is that that's not the center of the conversation, realistically speaking. So, like, coming into these conversations about discussing the very real, like, you know, I guess let's just go out and say it, hate campaigns with regards to the character, to try and, like, recenter it with regards to just, like, quote-unquote legitimate criticisms. I'm not saying they aren't there, I'm just saying it's not the focus when we're discussing this. It's not about what legitimate reasons there are for not liking the character. It's about these specific reasons that these specific people dislike the character. Anyway, let's get started. Gulp. All right. Okay. Tortoise in Time. Yeah, it's a TMNT arcade game joke. You know, it's... It's very weird to think that there's, like, a subset of people that think the subtitle to the third live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is actually Turtles in Time. I mean, it's apropos. That's what happens in that movie. That movie fucking sucked. I'm sorry. I've seen it once in my life. And, like, even I know, just like, oh yeah, that movie's fucking garbage. I'm trying to eat up these pizza rolls. Because unfortunately there are no voiced cutscenes in this one. Pleasure as ever to see you, my friend. Would that I could say the same for Soroban. He has yet to return to Tamamizu, so I can only assume he is still busy undergoing Genbu's rigorous training. Moshi moshi, Igeld des. Hello? Hello? Igeld? Is my link pearl working? So unreliable, these little things. I'm going to pay a visit to Raisen Temple to see Soroban. Give him a treat to keep his spirits up. If you're able, you should come too. I haven't forgotten how to get there, but in case you have, look for the cute animal trying not to look like a guard on duty in the middle of the volcanic island. I was, of course, not privy to your conversation just now, but on the off chance you are bound for Raisen Temple, give Soroban and Genbu my regards. Sure, man. I guess another thing that I should say about, like, that particular topic is that, like, I'm not saying that... Hey, wait, this isn't your normal red mage getup. I got the last piece that I needed for the raid gear outfit, so I'm just wearing that. I'm not saying that, like, you can't discuss, like, legitimate concerns that you have or grievances that you have, like, with the character, the writing, etc., etc., etc. I'm just saying, like, when the topic of the conversation is focusing on these specific complaints and how they are not legitimate, it's not the time to, like, try and backpedal and be like, oh, but there are actually blah, 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 so on and so forth. Got an excuse to show off Igeld's abs. I mean, they're there. You just gotta get, like, the right angle for him. Gotta get the shadows on him, you know? Hi, Furry. Headed for the temple, just taking in the wonderful smoky air. Temple. Soroban, how's it hanging? Huff, puff. Oh, hello there. I pray you excuse my panting. Genbu is a rather demanding teacher, but I will not rest until granted leave to do so. Ho, well met, brave adventurer. You are come alone this day? What of the urchin girl I recall nipping at your heels? She probably heard that. Yep, that's Tataru. Tataru. Ta-ta-ru. And I'll thank you not to forget it, or else you'll get no takoyaki from me. Oh my, that would be most unfortunate. My sincerest apologies. I shall endeavor to remember, little urchin Tataru. Tataru. That's not any better. Okay. Of course, your name I will not soon forget, for you saved my dear friend Byako from descending into madness. It's true, I did do that. It is good that you are here, Aigeld. Soroban has made great strides in his training, it is true, but I believe we need to consider more drastic methods. Though he is not without potential, Soroban, as he is, simply lacks divinity. Should we carry on as we are, he may not be ready for when we have need of his strength. As with Byako before, there will come a time when we must confront Seiryu and Suzaku. Suzaku. Seiryu and Seiryu and Suzaku, and quell the raging Aramitama within them. Accordingly, we must use every means at our disposal, no matter how dangerous, to ensure we are prepared. No matter how dangerous. What exactly did you have in mind? Oh, there is no need for fearful trembling or withdrawing into one's shell. All I would have you do is open a box. Oh, is that all? Well, I've opened my fair share of boxes. But know that it is no ordinary box you must open. It is a tamate bako of geomancy, a sacred vessel which harbors the very power of time itself. Oh, is that all? And yet you say there is no need for fearful trembling. This box sounds terribly dangerous. To what end would you have me open it? That you may bathe in its temporal magics, and age 1,000 years in an instant. That you may undergo the change and become an auspice, albeit until the magics dissipate. You would have me become an auspice, like the Four Lords. Hold on. Aigeld, didn't you come across one of these Tamate Bako in Shisui of the Violet Tides? You did, didn't you? Uh-huh. It made me old. I am aware of similar relics in the possession of the Rain. However, their magics alter only the appearance of those exposed. A mummer's trick, a glamour. Altogether unlike the phenomenal power of the Tamate Bako we seek. Know that this is no legend, but incontrovertible truth, for the one who created the Tamate Bako of geomancy was a fellow auspice. Like many of us, he had lived long enough to see comrades become consumed by the Aramitama, see them descend into madness and lay waste to the lands they had sworn to protect. And like many of us, he had no choice but to put an end to their rampages. This auspice knew full well that he was destined to share their fate, and so, before he too fell from grace, he resolved to craft the Tamate Bako of geomancy. And when his work was complete, he bathed in its magics, until he was no more. By the Kami. He chose to die while his mind was still his own. I don't know what to say. Fucked up if true. Once the true potential of the box was understood, that it could bring death to an auspice, it was decided that it should be placed under lock and key in the Swallow's Compass until we had need of it. However, the Grand Mausoleum of King Ganon has been abandoned to the Shikigami, forever bound to its halls as guardians, and only a warrior of surpassing strength can hope to overcome their trials. Okay. Steel yourself, Soroban. Until the moment Aigeld returns with the Tamate Bako of geomancy, you must train like you have never trained before. Yes, of course. Speak with Kamaichi and Yansha. This is the dungeon, isn't it? Is anybody available to party up? Oh, wait, hold on. I should probably talk to people first. The box is hidden in the heart of the Swallow's Compass, a tomb of Ganon and Yansha. Kamaichi has gone on ahead to open the way. Seek him out. Huff puff. Back straight. Keep those hands up. If I'm not satisfied with your performance, then no takoyaki for you. Can you duty support this one? I don't think so. I believe currently they haven't added duty support to, like, non-story dungeons. Man, remember that one annoying guy from the campaign? I don't even remember his name anymore. Ah, the swallows come piss. Oh. Oh, hey, you made it. Finally. I've only been waiting here forever and a day, but hey, it's not like we've got a potential calamity to worry about or anything. Anyway, I've already taken care of the ward sealing the tomb's entrance, so you're free to go in and get the box. Whatever you do, don't open it. Oh, and one more thing. I'll wager they told you about the Shikigami, but forgot to mention that the box itself is guarded by one of us, a tough bugger and a half. But you're a pretty tough bugger yourself, eh? You gave Byakko what for, after all. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Cool, thanks, man. This is not a duty support dungeon. God, it's wild that fucking Four Lords has 2 unique dungeons. I don't know that I have a whole lot to talk about today, honestly. I've been still watching a lot of Civ 11. It's kind of starting to get me interested. Like, okay, here's the thing, right? I don't like boomer shooters, generally speaking. And, like, I think that's just, like, a matter of, like the pacing of them, you know? Like, I've tried my fair share, but it's just, like, something about them. Like, I'm definitely more... I'm less of a Doom bitch and more of a Half-Life slut, if that makes sense. I like things that, like, are a bit more structured, not necessarily super linear, but, like, have a bit more meat to them, narratively speaking. I don't know, that's just me. Yeah, I see you. Calm down. I don't know. Some of the stuff that he covers seems kind of interesting, though. And I'm not saying that I'm, like, categorically opposed to boomer shooter style games. Like, I really want to try out Sulaco. But part of that is admittedly only because Sulaco also counts fear among its inspirations. And a bitch loves them some fear, you know? I'm bitch in this scenario. I don't know if that's clear. Like, me being a huge fan of fear is, like, also the reason that, like, you know, I got Trepang too. Trepang? I heard Civi 11 mentioned it and called it Trepang. And I'm just like, is it Trepang? Is it Trepang or Trepang? For some reason, looking at it just makes me think Trepang is the correct way to pronounce it. Which is a game I need to go back to. I keep starting new games on stream whenever I, like, really have to, and then, like, realizing after the fact, like, oh, this would have probably been a good time to, like, get back into Trepang too, huh? I gotta see what other, like... Xanda, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. I don't actually know. I think Xanda's working, so I don't think he's here. Wait, it didn't do it. It was a $40 donation. Oh, you are here. Hello. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have 1 minute of Xanda time. I hope you're having a good day with whatever it is with the work. It's work, right? You're at work? We missed you here on the Shark stream. Hope you can make it to stream in the next couple days. 1 unit of Xanda. It's been a bit busy, yeah. I actually don't know 100% if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow since I'm going to be taking Cassie to the vet. But I'm hoping that whatever they need to do doesn't take too long. I don't know. I'm concerned. Worried about my baby. This is taking a while, huh? That's only been about 3 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. Boomer shooters are kind of a weird genre, you know? I guess I'm just not a huge fan necessarily of like the fast pace. Like I say that, but it's like it's not necessarily that it's fast, it's just that it's breakneck. Like there's no room to like breathe or anything like that. Like some of my favorite parts of like games like Half-Life or Fear is when like things slow down and you get like a chunk of time where it's just like exploration or a chunk of story. It was 40 odd I got, but I have 40 USD just in case. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. Just like something just kind of like slowing down between like meticulously planned firefights, you know? I think that's what it is. Boomer shooters just feel like a little bit weirder. Ultra Kill stream. I don't know if I'd be any good at Ultra Kill, honestly. Maybe Dark Forces. Alright, have a good one, Xanda. Funny meme game. That's true. Not a lot of people doing Swallows Come Piss today. Nobody wants to swallow. Damn shame. What is this world coming to? I had a lot of fun with Hobbit yesterday, I think. That's definitely a game I'm going to go back to. I want to finish that one. I don't know if I'll try seeking out any other Lord of the Rings games beyond what I've already got. Like, I think it would be... I feel like it would be kind of fun to, like, play through the story with, like, the, not Warner Brothers, or not Peter Jackson Trilogy-affiliated Hobbit game, not Peter Jackson Trilogy-affiliated Fellowship of the Ring, but then the Peter Jackson-affiliated, Two Towers and, Return of the King games. Even though I would almost certainly get copyright claimed for those ones. Fellowship of the Ring Xbox. That seems cheap as hell, honestly. It was developed for the Xbox. That's wild. That one was also by Vivendi Universal, looks like. It's published by Vivendi Universal. Sierra published... I don't remember. Fellowship of the Ring received mixed reviews, with critics praising the fidelity to the source material but finding the combat rudimentary and repetitive and the graphics poor. Many critics also compared the game's depiction of Middle-earth unfavorably with the darker depiction seen in the films. Although the game was a financial success, selling over 1 million units across all platforms, it was heavily outsold by EA's The Two Towers, which sold almost 4 million units. God damn, okay. Oh, this is interesting. So because EA never made a Fellowship of the Ring video game for Warner Brothers, that's why Vivendi Universal was able to call their official game Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring. They were going to make sequels covering the other two books, but the second one was canceled early in development, and it was going to be called The Lord of the Rings: The Treason of Isengard, which was apparently a discarded title for Two Towers. That's neat. It was going to be called that so as not to cause confusion with EA's Two Towers game. When did Two Towers... Hold on. When did the Fellowship of the Ring movie come out? That doesn't sound right. Hold on. Officially licensed. Roughly a year after Fellowship of the Ring. So Fellowship of the Ring would have come out 2001. The non-affiliated game was released a year later. And a month later, the movie licensed game for Two Towers came out. Interesting. I should look up how much these are. Also, if they're backwards compatible. Excuse me. List of Xbox games backwards compatible with Xbox 360. Because, like, the entire reason that I had to borrow, like, the original Xbox from JB was because The Hobbit is not backwards compatible. So it's looking like I would probably need to do the same. Sorry, I'm looking over a bunch of shit now. So I would need to use the original Xbox to play the Fellowship of the Ring game and Two Towers, but I would be able to use the 360 for the Return of the King game. Apparently, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age is backwards compatible on the 360, which is that one where it's just like you follow a... I think it's... What is it? It's a man, an elf, and a dwarf that aren't Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli. And apparently its gameplay was compared unfavorably to Final Fantasy X. It was found to be somewhat derivative, which is wild, actually. God, this is taking a while. I don't know. Now we're getting into, like, Wild West of fucking Lord of the Rings adaptations. Like, Lord knows Warner Brothers is still doing stuff. They've got War of the Rohirrim coming out in a couple months. Or next month, actually. Which is kind of neat, because, like, if I recall correctly, all the Lord of the Rings movies came out in December. I don't remember when the Hobbit movies came out, though. So having War of the Rohirrim come out in December is pretty neat. Let me see here. Fellowship of the Ring, 2001 film. When did this come out? When was this released? Tell me. Reveal to me thine release date. Yeah, 10th of December. Or 19th of December, 2001. So yeah, War of the... Ah, fuck! War of the Rohirrim is coming out around the same time. Sorry. Startled me. What? The swallows come piss. I have not done this one in a hot minute. Oop. So this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Boy. Not doing so bad, I think. Alright. I don't know what any of this stuff means. I should probably get out of this. Probably not a good idea to stand in the middle of the tornado. I'm just saying. If I had to guess. Less than ideal, in all likelihood. Yoink. The Dragon Seal. Oh, Tengu. Yep, don't look at it. Easy enough. Nothing too complicated, nothing too complicated. Wow. I can tank and donate at the same time. Kale, thank you for the $5 donation. Okay, we're done. Oh, we got Bone Wicca Ring of Aiming. Oh, Bone Wicca gear, okay. God, wild to think that this was probably the dungeon added with this. It's so strange. That we used to get, like... I don't know, maybe this is just because, like... I didn't... What am I trying to say? Maybe this is just because, like, my first experience with the patch grind, as it were, was, Endwalker. But, like, it is... kind of odd to look back on previous expansions where it's just like, oh yeah, the major dungeon and trial for this particular patch is in optional content. Like, everything we're doing right now, like, I include, like, stuff like, you know, the trial series, the raids, and everything as part of my New Game Plus run. But, like, it's important to acknowledge that everything that I do that isn't, like, MSQ is explicitly optional. Like, it's good stuff to have, because there's a lot of really cool, like, callbacks to it in, like, later, like, not just, like, story quest stuff, not just, like, side quest stuff, but also story quest stuff. Like, there's stuff in, like, late game Endwalker where it's just like, I cannot imagine doing some parts of that story without having done, like, a bunch of side content first. Because, like, the fact that I have, like, experience with, like, all these quest lines, all these characters, just makes the ending of Endwalker just real special, honestly. I don't know, it's neat. I'm excited to show it off. Whoop. Oh. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, I'm gonna fucking... Okay. We're good. I'm good. Oop. Shit. Ow. Okay. Clearly I was in exactly the wrong place for that. Ah, God. Yeah. You know what? That's fine. My controller drift is interrupting my attacks. Which is, less than ideal. Okay, 2 bosses down, 1 more to go. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'd really like it if my controller drift wouldn't interrupt my attacks. Whee! Oh wow, flying on a cloud. It's like that one guy. Monkey Khan from Archie Sonic. Yeah, that's right. I'm bringing up Archie Sonic. It doesn't have to be a Hellboy stream for me to bring up Archie Sonic. It just usually ends up that way. Ah, okay. It's because I brought up Archie Sonic, isn't it? Goku? Ah, ooh. Ah, okay, that's how that works. Alright, got it. Understood. Ooh, I don't know what to do here. Oh, okay. It has been so long since I've done this boss. Oh. Okay, this one in particular is attacking just me. Oh, shit. Oh. Ow. Okay. Whew. Sick. Monkey! We did it. We killed Goku. Who could beat Goku in a fight? Me. Alright, loot. Pass. Player comm. Alright. Okay. Oh, now we gotta get back to Genbu. And away we go. No idea how to tank Saku. Well. Better learn. You got time. No, I'm kidding. Okay, Jin Suzaku came out same patch as Tsukiyomi. I actually don't know. I do not know for sure. Get out of here, you. Head over the temple, just taking wonderful smoky air. Let's go. Let's more fucking go. Anyone have any new dialogue? Oh, you're still here? Got something you'd like to ask? Oh, okay. I know what all this is. Alright, never mind. I'm trying to see if anybody's got new dialogue. You got nothing for me. Kamaichi? Back already? Damn, I really ought to stop betting against you. Who are these two over here? What are they doing? What's up? Y'all got anything? No? Okay. Think it has new dialogue? Doesn't seem like it does. Hold on. Never need someone call lightning down upon your foes and whatnot. I'm your auspice. Of course, some fairy tales have you believe I'm something altogether different. Monkey's face line. Nope, nothing new. All the same stuff. Komainu. Kudagetsune. Inugami. Nope. Would you believe I was lying for a pun? Ha! I see what you've done here. Was it not just the other day you went to Yansha to retrieve the box? But of course, where others would struggle, you thrive. That was like 5 minutes ago. Come on, man. Oh, you're dressed smartly today. Welcome back, Aigale. Did you find the mysterious box of doom, or whatever it was you were looking for? Wasn't she wearing the kimono before? You have returned. Kami be praised. I do not think I can endure even a moment's more training. Genbu, give him one more moment of training. You are returned, and with a Tamate Bako of Geomancy, I gather. I guess I have it, yeah. Here you go. Very good, very good. Of course, there was no need to fear for the well-being of the warrior who faced my brother Byakko and lived. Let us brook no further delay and make ready for this next stage of Sorobun's training. Listen well, everyone. For the magics we are about to unleash are ancient and terrifying. It is exceedingly dangerous. Especially for Sorobun. And I Need to be right back. Alright, I'm back. I wish you would stop saying that. Be at ease, STORMBUN. Byakko will devote his energies to maintaining the wards on Koryu's prison while we are occupied. Should you be indisposed for a time, we will manage. And I've been secretly practicing my Arcanima in preparation for a time like this. So don't worry. No matter what happens, we'll be ready. After all, we've each got to do our part if we're going to claim the fabulous riches. I mean, if we're going to save the Ruby Sea from certain doom. Am I good? Yeah, Natalie needs some help with something. It's neat that Tataru's been practicing her Arcanima in secret. Especially because she may have extremely powerful latent abilities, given the fact that her carbuncle is still kicking at the time of Endwalker. Which is definitely sometime after the events of Realm Reborn, but definitely less than a year. Her enthusiasm notwithstanding, I expect we will need to turn to you should this training go awry. Take a moment to see to your equipment and let me know when you are ready to begin. Wait, is this a solo dude? Oh my god, they're just throwing me at fucking everything, aren't they? Everything is in order? Then let us begin. Yeah, man, sure. What if I did it on very easy just to get through it? Can you imagine? Now remember, STORMBUN, once opened, the box will spew forth smoke. Remain still and let it wash over you. Surrender to the magic and let it transform you into an auspice. And you are certain this will be temporary. As honored as I would be to join your ranks, I fear I am too young to be so old. Come on, come you lot. Let us retreat to a safer distance. Okay. Are there any, like, normal trials that have tank swaps? Bless you guys. Oh, hack, wheeze. Huh. It's a fake. I knew it. Gosh, what a waste of time. There'd better be some treasure or something interesting inside. Foolish urchin! Ooh-wah! Was that really necessary? You couldn't just ask me to move nicely? Oh. What? What's that look for? Is there something on my face? My face! My beautiful face! It feels like an old goat leather left in the sun! Get a hold of yourself, child. You've been aged, nothing more. Be grateful you were not exposed longer. You would have surely died. I may as well be dead already. I can't bear to go on like this. Did I not tell you before that the magic is fleeting? You need only endure it for a moment. All will be as it was. Uh-huh. Bah, so preoccupied with the urchin So preoccupied with the urchin I have been that I completely forgot about STORMBUN. I hope he has not been overexposed to the magic. If he has been aged to excess, his Ramitama may already be... Oh, he big. Grah. Is that what happens to the Kojin when they get older? They just get big? They like elephants? Elephants keep growing as they age, so generally speaking, if you see an elephant herd, the largest one is usually the oldest. Our mutant ninja turtle is no longer a teenage. I'm not sure he was a teenage before. Well, that answers that. On your guard, I'm afraid he means to kill us all. He bathed in the Tamate Baka's magic for far longer than the urchin, and so I expect he will not return to normal so quickly. In fact, I dare say he will retain this form long enough to destroy the temple if we do not subdue him. Yeah, I can do that. Shazam! This motherfucker said Shazam. With me, I yelled. Urchin, hold nothing back. Da-da, da-da, da-da-da. Now, if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure Tataru's carbuncle runs away again. Yep. Oh. It's, Hey, Tataru? Hey, Tataru, question. Oh, and there it goes. Okay. He's fucking gone. Alright. That one might be the one that gets picked up in that Endwalker side quest, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oop. It's fine, I got this. What's the worst that could happen? Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, nope, and I'm dead. Okay. I don't know, not 100% certain what went wrong there. Maybe I should play it on very easy, just to get through it. Hey, did her carbuncle run towards the forbidden shrine that's actively leaking a Ramitama? Asking for a friend. I think you were supposed to... I thought that's what I was doing. Like, I walked into them. Maybe I stood there too long? I don't know. Another try. Listen. Thou payest not mine sub. Hold on. It may have. It's fine. I can't imagine anything will come of that. No, but I do pay his 9 donations. That's true. Oop. Yeah, see, I don't know, like, what... Tataru? Hold on, I got you. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Fine, it's fine, we're doing fine, Tataru's fine, we're gonna be fine. Don't gotta tell me twice. Tataru... She has a very large pool of health, actually, I'm noticing. Good for her. Okay. Whew. What happened? Why do you all look so exhausted? Taru angry? Oh, my dear Soroban. I knew you had potential, but it would seem I grossly underestimated your capacity for chaos. In any case, despite this unexpected turn of events, I should like to declare this training session a success. Let's take a moment to collect ourselves. You should probably go find that carbuncle. Confounded. Betrayed by my own carbuncle yet again. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I feel so very, very tired. You and me both, buddy. Hey, man! Aw, look at you, little monkey can! Oh, hello there. Remember me? I was the fellow tasked with guarding the Tamate Bako of Geomancy. I hope you understand that I had no choice but to put you to the proof. What kind of guardian would I be if I let you have it without a fight, eh? Still, I didn't think you lot would use it like that. Well, you know. Just gonna make the rounds real quick. Byakko, you got anything new? Soroban, was it? He surpassed all expectations, to your temporary dismay, perhaps, but to our ultimate benefit, I should think. Though, regardless of what Genbu may have told you, if you had failed to subdue him, I would have intervened. The wards would have held long enough, I am sure. Sure, man. Where were you in the first attempt, huh? Anyway. Kamaitachi. That Koji's something else. But he's still no auspice. At least not yet. But if he was, I might be in trouble. So it seems like Byakko and Kamaitachi all tend to have, like, new dialogue. Truth be told, this comes as a relief. Though Sorbun's present strength pales in comparison to that of Byakko and myself, we now know for certain that his potential is extraordinary. I struggle to believe I could ever wield such power. All who are strong were once weak, Sorbun. I am no exception. Until I met Tenzin, I was no more than the floundering turtle you see before you. You never did tell us how you fell in with him. Ah, well, if you wish to know the details. Long, long ago, when I had lived 100 or so years and had only just begun to become something more, I received my first vision. A terrible calamity, one that would claim the lives of countless innocents, was imminent. What was a little turtle to do? For while I had seen the future with crystal clarity, I was powerless to stop it. I could but look on, helpless, as cities burned and men died. So it was for centuries. Until one day. Wonder which calamity that was. After 500 years, I had grown stronger, more reckless. I believed I could make a difference. So when I foresaw a landslide that would bury a nearby village, I ventured forth to warn the people. Alas, while they were quick to discern I was no common animal, they could make no sense of my panicked flailings. To them I was a queer dancing turtle, a source of considerable amusement, for I knew not the words of men, so my warnings fell on deaf ears. I can't believe everybody in this village was homophobic. It would be no different. Yet again they would die. The people turned and walked away, bored with the fleeting amusement. With a heart fit to burst with sorrow and despair, I made to quit the village. Just then, I heard a voice, kind and gentle. Little one, you look troubled. Tell me what burdens you so. Though I knew he was addressing me, I doubted he would understand. Still, I told him of my vision of the landslide I knew would bury the village and everyone in it, my vain attempts to warn them. Your kindness is only surpassed by your bravery, little one. Fear not, I, Tenzin, and my comrade Byakko shall act in your stead. As Tenzin drew his sword, a great white tiger emerged from the wilds. Shall we give them a show? He whispered to the beast, which inclined its massive head ever so slightly in response. They then ran into the center of the village and began to fight as if they were bitter enemies intent on killing one another, blade and fang flashing too fast for the eye to follow. The two broke apart for an instant, and Tenzin bellowed, "Hearken to me! This white demon thirsts for the blood of man. If you value your lives, flee this place. Seek shelter in the next village." Needless to say, the bewildered villagers gathered up whatever was at hand and ran screaming, too terrified to even look back. As the three of us watched them go, I heard the white demon mutter, "You know full well I have not once tasted man flesh." The village was later destroyed in a landslide, as I had foreseen, but for the first time I had managed to make a difference. Turble? Who turbled? Thereafter, we became traveling companions and close friends. I shared with them my visions, and together we labored to save those that we could. On the eve of what may perhaps be the greatest calamity I have ever foreseen, I feel Tenzin's absence keenly. Nevertheless, we must carry on. You may not have him, but you've got Aigeld, and you know she's no slouch. Yeah. Oh ho, indeed I do, and for this blessing we are grateful beyond measure. Right then, Sorbun, we must resume your training at once, ere we forget the lessons of your time as an auspice. Yes, of course. Getting back to it, in that case I should return to the mountain of paperwork in Kugane I've been doing my best to ignore. Oh, and Sorbun, I left the takoyaki with Kamaitachi for safekeeping. You've not to get any until you've earned it. Bye-bye. When next we call upon you, Aigeld, I expect it will be to deal with one of my comrades. Shirk not your own training, for it will not be easy. Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't expect that to be like one leg of the side quest. Under these circumstances, I do not think I will have time to return to Tamamizo for even a short spell. If you would be so kind as to inform the Elder. Yeah, alright. When the time comes, I will send for you, Igel. Be ready for whatever lies ahead. Huff, puff. I'm not going anywhere, I promise. Well, if that's the case, I might as well go ahead and hold off on finishing this probably until next week. I'm feeling pretty tired already as it is, just with kind of like everything I've been worrying about today. So we're going to go ahead and call this a short stream, I think. Let me just talk to everybody. And then finish the quest. Crunch, 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 crunch. By the kami, it's been too long since I've had quality takoyaki. Oh, bugger, the urchin girl wanted me to give it to Soroban. Byaku. Alright, while I'm getting this all taken care of, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXSHARK, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream, Chat Blocker was done by Isaac. You can find on Blue Sky at Knucklebone. That's KNUCKLEBONE. And VTuber was done by Audrey and B of Team Capital. You can find on Tumblr, Blue Sky, VGen, Twitch, YouTube, at Team Capital. That's TEAMCATPLE. They do fantastic work. Highly recommend checking their stuff out. Highly recommend commissioning them. If you do, use the VGen. Don't email them. Don't do that. We may be back tomorrow if having Cassie looked at doesn't take too long. And if we are back tomorrow, then it'll be Darksiders 2. If not, then I'll be back on Saturday for Shadow the Hedgehog story, excuse me, in Sonic 06. Pleasure, Igeld. Did you have the chance to visit with Soroban? How fares he with his training? It is going all right. That was one quest, goddamn. Extraordinary. He's always been diligent and hardworking, but even so. To think he is blessed with such incredible potential, I cannot help but wonder who else among us might be possessed of similar abilities. Yet I understand his trepidation. With great power comes great responsibility, as is often said. We may need to keep a closer eye on him to ensure he does not succumb to fear and attempt to flee his training. Alright. Good night, everybody. See you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care.